talking about this cinching system, which is really great, is that, this is a very good triangulated system, which means that I can pull up and use the buckle if I want, or I can use a cinch tie, whichever I want. But this mare, who has always had a tremendous lope, and her lope tends to shove the back of her saddle up, and it tends to shove the saddle forward, whether it's my dressage saddle or a western saddle. She has a very active lope, gets really good scores, but the saddle shifts, so I have to be really sure that I have it well cinched, a good pad. Well, one thing that's happening with this triangulated system is that now I have saddle stability. And it's amazing. I've never seen anything like it, and I've never had saddle stability in any western saddle. So I really like that. And of course, the little trick that Letitia Contour Saddlery showed me, I'm really proud to be an ambassador for them. I really am. So here's the end. Put it under here and put it up through the keeper. And just in case this buckle lets go, this will hold you. It'll keep you secure enough to manage. So that's really cool. A cute trick. Okay, so some more things about this saddle which are absolutely incredible is that, I'm going to turn it just a little more sideways to you here. This is amazing. You can slide it around. So your fender you can slide around. But what is really great is, we were talking about where her shoulders end, and then her center of gravity is here on the horse, but her center of motion is here. And that's what you're sitting over. That's where you're supposed to be sitting, over the center of motion of a horse. And so your stirrups go straight down. And for the first time ever in a western saddle, I don't have my stirrups pushing my legs forward or me dragging my legs back. The stirrups just land right straight down under me so that I'm in the correct alignment while I'm on the horse, which for me is amazing. And then here's something really cool. I'm going to bring her up there a little bit so you can see this, because this is really, really amazing. These hang here like this. They're already turned. I didn't put a broom through there. Those came like this. They told me that this was the demonstrator saddle, but honestly, there wasn't one mark on it. I didn't think anybody bit in it. If they had, they hadn't put a mark on it. But the amazing thing is I got in, and the stirrups were already turned. Well, what is it? They have a system of turning their stirrups and lacing them. And those are already laced for you, and the saddle comes like that. Oh my gosh, unbelievable. I was like, are you kidding me? I don't have to put a broomstick through them for months to get them broke in. Wow, unbelievable. And a really nice, they came with this really nice, beautiful, really lightweight, but super nice, beautiful quality wood stirrup. I really like that it has NHS right on it. Super cool. The details are beautiful on the saddles. I really like, this is man-made material here, which I can just wipe off, but I don't care because where my leg is, you can see the little bit of leather behind my leg, so everyone thinks I have a leather fender when I'm in this saddle, but this cuts down on weight a lot, so I have that. The other thing which is really amazing is not only the alignment, but look at this. The fender is cut so that this is the sweet spot on a horse. These are the muscles that my leg wants to just lay against right here, which, look how far back behind the girth that is, because those muscles tighten her forehand. And these are the muscles, see, she's already moving sideways. She's so sensitive. What a good girl. But this is where my leg lays to say, go, 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 little go-go's. That's just where my leg has to lay. And when I got on, where my leg lays, which is right there, for the first time ever in an entire lifetime, there's no fender between me and the horse, and I'm like, wow! I couldn't get my leg on the horse. I just got on and went my jaw hung down. I was out in the driveway and it was frozen and it was cold and I'm FaceTiming with Letitia and she couldn't even see my face and I was just like, ah! And my friend Mary was holding up the phone and she's like, what's the matter? And I'm like, my leg's on the horse. It was such an epiphany. I couldn't believe it. I was so excited. So it's really, really cool about that. Now, the other thing which is really cool, I mentioned before, but I can be sure that I get my saddle in the right place because I slide my hand under here, and where the end of my fingers are should be in the first third of that, and I can put my hand all the way back here, and there's no binding. That isn't tight. And that's the whole point of this whole contour system with the air pad and the saddles, that right here where when she moves, her saddle flexes and her shoulder, I'm sorry, not the saddle, but her shoulder flexes, that she has freedom on both sides. You can shove your hand right in there, no binding. And that's the point. And the padding in this particular saddle, like there is shimming in mine, and there's a shimming area, and see here's the little air pads, which I forgot to mention to you, and you didn't see me do because I didn't do it on camera, but here's this little turnbuckle right here. And when I'm about halfway through tightening the cinch, so that there's just a little tiny bit of air in those air pads, which just give a little support to the rider and make sure we don't compress down on her. We close those. And that's the only thing I have to remember to do when I get off, is when I get off, I open those for storage so that the saddle pad can breathe and it lasts longer. And I said to Letitia, what happens if I forget to do that? She says, some people forget. She goes, the pads don't last so long because, you know, you want that to dry out and air out in there. You know, try to do it if you can. Remember to do it. But that's the only thing. And they have a version of this pad which does not have the air pockets but does have the shimming pockets. And those are for people that are just like, you know, I can't be bothering with the air pockets. Okay. You know, they're simple. It's the same thing. It looks the same. It works the same. They shim the same. And there's a whole system of shims that they will help you with. So there are so many things about this saddle which I just love. Also, they have a really small swell, which means that I can get my hands right around both sides from my western dressage. They have a really pretty horn, but it's very small. It's not in my way. Everything about this saddle is legal for western dressage. The pad too, no problem. Some people want to put a very tiny little Navajo pad on top of this, like they put this on, then they put their little Navajo pad on top of this to go showing, maybe it matches your shirt. Great. I mean, I like this. I think it's pretty. I'm going to show with it just like this. I love it. I love this look. I love this saddle. It's great. But they have English saddles. They have English VersaFit air pads. They have saddles for cutting, roping, anything that you need to do, barrel racing, they've got saddles. So go to their website, start looking around. You're going to find what you're looking for, and they will help you. Just send them a message. Send them, you know, call them. Like there's emails, there's telephone numbers. I've never had a company respond so fast, ever, and so thoroughly, ever. So I know it's kind of weird. You've never seen me sell anything, but this isn't about the money. This is about your horse being comfortable. Look at her face. Your horse needs to be comfortable, and you need to be comfortable, and we need to be in the right position on the horse to do such technical work, and they have to be more sound and more comfortable while we're having fun all together. So in the meantime, take care. Hug your horses for me. Check out Contour Saddlery, VersaFit Pads, and Natural Horseman Saddlery. If you type in my first name, Ida, I-D-A, you'll get a 5% discount on your first order. And tell them I sent you. Me and Lila. Bye.